Hello and welcome to Championship Chats. In this video, we will take a look back on last Sunday's match between the Nire and Rathgormack, and we will also speak to the Nire's Seán Boyce to get his thoughts on that match and to look ahead to this Saturday's decider against Rinn.
Every game in the Championship we need to put up our best performance really. But
before we hear from Seán, let's recap on last Sunday's game. It was a repeat of the county finals of 2021 and 2022. This time Rathgormack would be seeking revenge, and that was evident right from the throw-in. Rathgormack started strong and maintained that right throughout the first half. They got some early scores, putting the Nire under pressure early on. It was in the 31st minute when the Nire registered their first score, and soon after they got their first goal in the 32nd minute, coming off the boot of Nire. Four points separated the teams at half-time, with Rathgormack on a scoreline of 1-5 to Nire's 1-1. On return to the pitch in the second half, there was a new energy about the Nire. Within 6 minutes of the throw-in for the second half, the Nire were back on level terms with Rathgormack after a goal that was palmed in by Rinn. However, to the Nire's dismay, Rathgormack managed to up the gears and got the next 3 scores of the match. The final score for our field was Rathgormack 1-12 to the Nire's 2-4. The Nire now march on this weekend where they take on Rinn in Field this Saturday. Joining us tonight to sum up last weekend's match and to look ahead to this Saturday's game is Seán Boyce. So we're joined here tonight by the Nire's Seán Boyce. Seán, thanks a million for having a chat with us tonight. So, firstly, commiserations on your defeat to Rathgormack on Sunday. It wasn't the same night performance that we've been used to seeing, and I'm sure you're disappointed with the result.
Yeah, we're definitely disappointed after looking back on the game now, and we've no excuses really. I think Rathgormack just took it to us, and we just didn't really put it up to them. I don't think we showed up on the day, or didn't play football, didn't have the aggression, just didn't really bring it into the game. Probably a number of factors in that, just quick turnaround from the hurling and different things, but we're not looking for excuses. Like, Rathgormack just hockeyed us on the day really, and we can't really say anything other than that, and just going to have to bounce back from that now against Rinn.
Yeah, after quite a slow start, only registering your first score in the 31st minute and then a goal in quick succession after that, you were quick to turn it around early on in the second half, and I think it was by 6 minutes after the break you got the second goal from Rinn, and it looked like we were going to get a flavour of what the Nire are really about.
Yeah, we thought that all right. Like, really struggled getting into the game. Took us, like I said, nearly half an hour to get into the game. But then once we got in, we got the goal and the point before half time. We thought we'd get a breath of life out of that. Then going out in the second half, we thought we'd be able to kick on again, and we did to a certain extent. But then Rathgormack just kind of got on top again and didn't allow us to get back into the game and just gave us no air. Normally, yeah, we would really kind of get a bit out of that, like getting a score going into half time. You'd think we'd kick on, but Rathgormack just never gave us that chance.
And in the wake of that result from last weekend, what's the reaction been like from the players?
Yeah, I think we all just took it for what it was, just a beating. We just didn't show up, and that was it. Like, we've just all looked back on it and said we had no aggression, we had we had nothing going into the game really. We just didn't seem to show up on the day, so we've all just kind of seen that and said, right, we need to park that and move on. But yeah, just take the negatives out of the game and try and learn from them and move on.
And on that, looking ahead to the next round of the group stages, you've got Rinn, and from what I can remember from last year, Rinn really put it up to you and applied the pressure right up until the final whistle. But a big performance will be needed, no doubt, to overcome Rinn on Saturday.
Yeah, definitely a big performance. Every game in the Championship we need to put up our best performance really, but yeah, Rinn are sticky opposition, so we know from the last few years, like, we've only bet them by slim margins, so we know what they bring. They bring pace and aggression to every game, so we know going out against them we're going to have our best, or they're going to put us in our place. So hopefully we just learn from mistakes and can put on a performance now Saturday.
Rinn will be coming into this match with their tails up really, and we've spoken about what they're capable of, but the Nire have no doubt have what it takes. But will you feel the added pressure heading into this match?
Yeah, no, I don't think we really feel pressure as such going into any games. I think we just every game we play, I think we just go out and say need to put up our best performance, and I think if we do that, we'll be okay. But just can't take Rinn for granted, and we just know we have to show up with a big performance.
That's brilliant. Thanks very much, Seán, and best of luck on Saturday.
Thanks, Cody.
And that's all for this video. A huge thank you to Seán Boyce for having a chat with us, and thanks to Clubber TV for use of their clips. Tune into our Twitter page from 7 PM on Saturday evening to get live updates on the match between the Nire and Rinn. The very best of luck to the Nire this Saturday. But until next time, goodbye and take care.